when they think they are chasing a cat in a dream, but the dog was not running or asleep. The dog was dead.
Get away from my dog!
The garden was distinctly out of the dog. The dog was called Wellington. It belonged to Miss Shears, who was a friend of ours. She lived on the opposite side of the road, 2 houses to the left.
Get away from my dog!
Get away from my dog!
Get away from my dog!
After 12.5 minutes, a policeman arrived. He had a big orange leaf stuck to the bottom of his shoe, which was poking out from one side. This is good, Christopher. It's quite exciting. I like the detail. It makes it more realistic. He squatted down next to me. He said,
"Would you like to tell me what's going on here, young man?"
"I do not tell lies. Mother used to say this because I am a good person. But it's not because I am a good person. It's because I can't tell lies."
The dog is dead.
I got that far.
I think someone killed the dog.
How old are you?
I'm 15 years, 3 months, and 2 days.
And what precisely are you doing on the floor of the garden?
I'm talking to you.
Why were you in the garden in the first place?
I could see Wellington in the garden, and I thought someone had planted him.
Did you kill the dog?
No.
Is this your fault?
No.
You seem very upset about this. I'm going to ask you once again. Terrific. Young man, I'm going to ask you to stop making that noise and to stand up calmly and quietly. Marvelous. Great. Slipping. Did you kill the dog?
I'm arresting you for assaulting a police officer.
I'm arresting you for assaulting a police officer. I strongly advise you to get to the back of the police car because if you try any of that monkey business again, you little shit, I'm going to seriously lose my rag. Is that understood?
I find people confusing. This is for 2 main reasons. The first main reason is that people do a lot of talking without using any words. Savant says that if you raise one eyebrow, it can mean a lot of different things. It can mean I want to do sex with you.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I didn't use those words, Christopher.
You did on September 12th last year at first break.
And it can also mean, I think what you just said was incredibly stupid.
Could you empty your pockets onto the desk, please, Christopher?
Is that in case I could use to kill myself, or escape, or take a policeman with?
That's right.
I have a Swiss Army knife, but I only use that to do odd things, not for killing people or hurting anyone.
Jolly good.
A piece of string,
A piece of a wooden puzzle.
3 pellets of rat food for Toby my rat,
£1 for the 7 pence.
a red pig clip,
A key for the front door.
a Swiss Army knife with 13 attachments, including a wire stripper and a saw and a toothpick and tweezers.
Could you take your watch off, please, Christopher?
No.
I'm sorry, Christopher.
I need my watch to know exactly what time it is.
Christopher, please, will you take your watch?
No! No! No!
It's alright, son. You keep it. Do you have any family, Christopher?
Yes.
And who is your family?
Father and mother. But mother's dead. And also Uncle Terry too, who's in Sunderland. He's my father's brother and my grandparents too. But both of them are dead. And Grandma Burton is in her home because she has silent dementia and thinks I'm on television.
Right, lovely. Do you know your father's phone number, Christopher?
I could see the Milky Way drove up towards the town center. Where are you? Some people think that the Milky Way is a long line of stars, but it isn't. Our galaxy is a huge disk of stars of millions of light years across, and the solar system is somewhere near after the edge of the disk. For a long time, scientists were puzzled by the fact that the sky is dark at night, even though there are billions and billions of stars in the universe, and there must be stars in every direction you look. So that the sky should be full of starlight because there is very little in the way for the light to stop reaching Earth. Then they worked out that the universe is expanding, that the stars were rushing away from one another after the Big Bang. And then, as the stars move away from us, the faster they are moving. Some of them as nearly as fast as the speed of light.
Is that right?
And when the universe is finished exploding, all the stars will slow down, like a ball that's been thrown into the air, and they'll come to a halt. And then the stars will all gather to the center of the universe. And then that's when we know the world's going to die soon. Because when we look up to the sky, there will be no darkness, but just blazing of lights of billions and billions of stars, all falling.
Terrific.
Christopher, Mr. Blue, could you come this way, please? Did you mean to hit the policeman?
Yes.
But you didn't mean to hurt the policeman.
No, I didn't mean to hurt the policeman. I just wanted him to stop touching me.
You know that it's wrong to hit a policeman, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Do you know who killed the dog?
No.
Do you know that it's wrong to lie to a policeman and that you can get into a very big deal of trouble if you do?
Yes.
Do you know who killed the dog?
No.
Right, I'm going to give you a caution. A caution means that we're going to keep a record of what you did, that you hit a policeman, but it was an accident, and you didn't mean to hurt the policeman. If you get into any more trouble again, we will take out this record and see that you have already been given a caution, and take things much more seriously. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
The second main reason I find people confusing is that they often talk using metaphors. The word metaphor means carrying something from one place to another, and it is used to describe something by using a word that's something that isn't. This means the word metaphor is a metaphor. Sorry. This means the word metaphor is a metaphor. Wow, that's clever.
It's true. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to kill the dog. I didn't kill the dog.
I know. You have to stay out of trouble, okay?
I didn't know I was going to get into trouble. I could steal Wellington. I liked him. So I just wanted to say hi. I didn't know someone had killed him.
Just try and keep your nose out of other people's business.
Okay. Fine. Are you sad about Wellington?
Yes, Christopher. You could say that. You could very well say that.
Mother died 2 years ago. I came home from school one day, and no one answered the door. So I went and found a secret key that we keep under the flower pot outside the kitchen window. I let myself into the house and wiped my feet on the mat. I put my keys in the bowl on the table. I took off my coat and hung it by the side of the fridge so it would be ready for the next day of school. I gave three pellets of rat food to Toby, who is my pet rat. I made myself a raspberry milkshake and heated it up in the microwave. Then I went up to my bedroom and turned on the bedroom light. An hour later, Father came home from work.
Have you seen your mom, Christopher?
No.
He went downstairs and started making some phone calls. I did not hear what he said. Then he came up to my room, and he said he had to be gone for a while. He wasn't sure how long he would be. He said if I needed anything, I should call him on his mobile phone. He was away for 2 hours and a half. When he came back, I went downstairs.
I'm afraid you won't be seeing your mother for a while. Why not? She's had to go to the hospital.
Can we visit her?
No.
Why can't we?
She needs rest. She needs to be on her own.
Is it a psychiatric hospital?
No, it's an ordinary hospital. She has a problem with her heart.
We'll need to get her food.
Yeah, I'll take some food in during the day when you're at school, and I'll give it to the doctors, and they can give it to your mom, okay?
But you can't cook.
Look, Christopher, I'll take some food, some ready-made food from Marks and Spencer's and take those in. She likes those.
I'll need to make her a get well card. If I make her a get well card, will you take it in for me tomorrow?
I sure will, yeah.
How are you today, Christopher?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good.
I'm in the bus on the way to school. I could see 4 red class.
4?
Yes, so today is a good day.
Great, I'm glad.
And I'm going to find out who killed Wellington, because a good day is for projects and planning things.
Who's Wellington?
Wellington is a dog that belongs to my neighbor, Mr. Sheriff. But he is dead now, because someone had killed him by putting a garden fork through it.
Gosh.
And I am going to find out who killed Wellington and make a project about it, even though father told me not to.
Did he?
Yes. But I don't always listen to what people tell me to do,
Why?
because it's usually confusing. When people tell you to be quiet, they don't tell you how long to be quiet for.
No. Why did your father tell you not to go find out who killed Wellington, Christopher?
I don't know.
Christopher, if your father's told you not to do something, maybe you shouldn't do it.
I'm sorry, Christopher, your mother's dead. She's had a heart attack.
What kind of heart attack?
I don't know what kind of heart attack, Christopher. Now's not the time to be asking questions like that.
That's probably an aneurysm.
I'm really sorry, Christopher. I'm sorry.
That evening, I went round to Miss Shear's house. I knocked on the door, and she answered.
What are you doing here?
I just wanted to come and say that I didn't kill Wellington, and I want to find who killed him.
I really don't think I want to see you right now, Christopher.
Do you know who killed Wellington?
Can you go now, Christopher?
I just wanted to see if the fork was in the shed.
If you don't go, I'll call the police again.
Do you know anything about Wellington getting killed?
I'm afraid you're going to have to say that again. I'm a little deaf.
Do you know anything about Wellington getting killed?
I heard about it yesterday. Dreadful, dreadful.
Do you know who killed him?
No, I don't.
Well, somebody must know because someone killed him, and they should know that they killed him, unless they were a mad person and they didn't know what they were doing.
Well, I suppose you're right. You're Christopher, aren't you?
Yes, I live at 36.
We haven't talked before, have we?
No, I don't talk to strangers, but I'm doing detective work now.
Well, it's nice of you to come say hello, even if it's for your detective work.
Thank you.
I have a grandson your age.
I'm 15 years, 3 months, and 3 days.
Well, almost your age. You have a dog, don't you?
No,
You like a dog, wouldn't you?
I have a rat.
A rat?
Yeah, it's called Toby.
Oh. Would you like to come in for some tea?
I don't go into people's houses.
Well, maybe I could bring some tea out here. Do you like lemon squash?
I only like orange squash.
Luckily, I have some of that as well. What about Battenberg?
I don't know, Because I don't know what Edinburgh is.
Perhaps I should just bring out some biscuits. Do you like biscuits?
Yes, some.
Ah, yes, okay. I'll get a selection.
She moved very slowly because she was an old lady. She was inside the house for more than 6 minutes. I began to get nervous because I didn't know her well enough to know whether she was telling the truth about getting orange squash and Battenberg cake. And I thought she might be bringing the police. And I'll get into much more serious trouble because of the caution, so I walked away.
Why would you kill a dog?
I wouldn't.
There was probably a stranger who killed Wellington.
Right.
But most murders are committed by someone who is known to the victims. In fact, you're most likely to be killed by someone by a family member on Christmas Day.
Is that a fact?
Yes. So Wellington must have been killed by someone who didn't like him. I only know one person who doesn't like Mrs. Shares. So, my prime suspect should be Mr. Shares.
Christopher!
I am going to find out more about Mr. Shares.
Where have you been?
I've been out.
I've just been on the phone with Mrs. Shears. What were you thinking poking around her garden?
I was doing detective work, trying to find out who killed Wellington.
Christopher, I have told you so many times. Do not go around poking in other people's business.
My Mrs. Shares is one of our friends.
I will not have that man to be mentioned in my house.
Why not?
That man is evil.
So do you mean that Mr. Shares could have killed Wellington?
Jesus wept.
I am going to find out who killed Wellington.
Christopher, I'm going to tell you this for the last time. Look at me when you speak. Look at me! You're not to go around asking Mrs. Shears who killed the dog. You're not to go around asking anyone who killed the dog. You're not to go trespassing onto other people's gardens. And you're to stop this ridiculous bloody business you've got on there. I'm going to make you promise me, Christopher. And you know what it means when I make you promise.
Yes.
So promise me, Christopher, you will stop this ridiculous detective business right now.